What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Hope you're having a good day because I'm having a great one. Today is Sunday, July 30th, and welcome to a new thing that is basically just the news from last week, but in raw form and without the 10-minute stretching that Stylosa does. Now, this week's news covers some new changes that have already come into effect, but also some cool stuff to look forward to in the future. Also, stick around at the end of the video for a special announcement. So, first up we have McCree's flashbang change. Before the change, enemies would keep their momentum when flashbanged, which would make them harder to hit, but now they stop almost completely in their tracks. Of course, they are still subject to gravity, but still this is a much appreciated change. On to the next change of the day, Zarya's ultimate was buffed, disabling all movement abilities when caught in it. Now, for some reason, this doesn't apply to Reaper, he can still Wraith form out of it. Whether that's intentional or not, I have no clue. He can Wraith form in a Junkrat trap, but he can't move out of it, so maybe expect a change in the future to how Wraith form interacts with Graviton Surge. Here comes the return of my favorite tank. We have Reinhardt, who got some slight changes. His speed of swinging is now slightly faster by 10%, and it now feels the way it should. If you remember pre-patch, his backswing would feel really laggy, even with perfect internet. That's now fixed, and honestly it feels, so much better. Now, I haven't confirmed this, but I believe they also reworked his charge so it works the way it should. No more rubber or magnetic pins should happen anymore. Now, don't quote me on this since I haven't exactly heard anything about it for a while, but I do remember something a couple weeks back about making that happen if it already isn't here. Now, this next one is a little bit boring, but yeah, we did need this. Reaper, when he teleports, doesn't sound like a helicopter gunship anymore. So long as 15 meters away, you actually won't hear anything, which is quite a relief for Reaper mains. With all the boring news out of the way, let's get into the super fun stuff. Starting off, the update that just came out allows everyone to save their highlights to their systems with an incredible resolution capacity of upwards of 4K, which is absolutely insane. You can now get every last pixel of Roadhog's majesty. You can even save your own highlights, which is weird, but if someone's being a complete thrower and idiot, maybe you can record a couple seconds of them being a twat, but other than that, the highlight system has you covered. Did I mention you can also delete the 5 daily ones? This is good if you have a complete garbage one that takes up a spot that should have been replaced with your sick 4-man play of the game, but didn't for the only reason because the game thinks you're trash. Not like that has happened to anyone I know or anything. Next up we have the change in loot boxes. It's about damn time. You get about as much currency as you would have before the update, but there are less duplicates. Yes, I also opened all of my loot boxes because they were trash. Now I only have 2 or 3 saved up and the summer games is frighteningly soon. Moving on, we have the most exciting part, which is the release of Doomfist on live servers, both console and PC. If I'm gonna be honest, I'm garbage at Doomfist, but that's okay because almost everyone in the world is garbage at him. Except South Korea, but they're too powerful for us anyways. Even more fun stuff down the road, we have internal testing of a Roadhog buff. Force of habit. Roadhog buff, huh? Feels weird to say those words, doesn't it? Anyways, they're trying to make him more defensive by allowing him to run while healing, also getting a massive 50% damage reduction while doing so. This means he can deal a little bit more damage before having to retreat and heal. He can also keep healing in the fight if you so wish. I could get into a super long discussion about how this will affect him in the meta, but I'm trying to keep this at about under 7 minutes if I can. Finally, we have some more news about internal testing, but this time for Junkrat. There are a couple of things going on here. Firstly, they're considering giving Junkrat mines charges with a regular cooldown so you can now hold 2 mines at once. If we use the strategy that we have now to double jump, you will actually be able to triple jump, which is a little bit terrifying and really crazy. This will essentially allow Junkrat to boost up towards Afara and take her down, which makes me a little bit nervous to be completely honest. Lastly, we have some potential changes to Junkrat's Riptire, which isn't the buff we asked for, but it's still a nice little change nonetheless. They're thinking of either increasing the speed that it moves or the health of the tire, but obviously you can't have both of these or else that would be a little bit too big. I forgot to mention that we also got some interesting little tidbits about summer games. Although it hasn't been officially announced yet, there are already some achievements in place on Xbox that popped up a couple days ago. These achievements are about Lucio Ball, I'll put them up on screen here, and if we didn't already have enough confirming the event, here you go. Off the top of my head, I can't think of any other changes, but if you found any I missed, be sure to let me know down in the comments section below. If you liked the video, don't forget to show me your opinion by dropping a like on this video, it really helps me out. Of course, if you absolutely loved this video, click the shiny red button to subscribe and never miss another video. After all of that, this is Carter signing off, and as always, have a fantastic day. So this is a little side note special announcement thingy. First of all, I want to thank each and every one of you subs for getting me to my first checkpoint of 50 subs on the way to my 1000 subscriber giveaway. Yes, if you're one of my older subs, you'll remember something similar to this a couple weeks ago, but I've reworked it so that we have a guaranteed giveaway at 1000 subs no matter what. This giveaway is for a $50 card of either Steam, PlayStation Store, or the Microsoft equivalent for Xbox One. Yeah, I don't play Xbox, so I'll research that once we get there. Now, as the channel grows, the giveaways will be more frequent, and they will be using money earned from the channel as a little way of giving back to the people who got me where I am. This first one, however, is from my own pocket just to show you how much I appreciate every single one of you and the massive support you bring to the channel. I've already done my outro, so for now, have a good one.